Hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Miedenberg, and I'm here with my dear friend Selma. And the reason why I'm here talking about Selma is because she is such a close and near and dear friend to me. She inspires me. Everything about her makes me feel so connected to her. And what's really unique about our relationship is there's quite a number of years between us. Selma is 98 and I'm going to be 50 in January, but yet we have such a close bond and we connect on so many levels. And for us, I remember when we first met at the gym, and a gym is a place that I frequently visit, and Selma was working out, I would say equally as hard as I was. And I was so impressed and inspired by her. I felt like she was just such a woman before her time. And then we soon came to talking, and we discovered that we actually had the same mother, same attributes, same characteristics. We got each other, and it led us to understand each other on a deeper level relative to our relationships with our kids, our relationship with our husbands, our family members. And we bonded in such a close, connected way. And we've been friends for approximately 15 years now. And the other thing, every time I speak to Selma, I can't say this enough, I truly feel such deep love and admiration. I always know that she has my back. I always know that she's looking out for my own good. I always know that she accepts me for who I am. I could say anything that's on my mind and know that she'll accept me and love me non-judgmentally. And having a friend like that is so special and unique. You know, and the other thing is, like I said, every time I talk to her, I feel like I'm heard. I feel like I'm validated. I feel like I'm gotten. And I feel nurtured. I walk away, I feel full. I feel like I've gotten such wisdom and love from her. And I'm going to turn it over to Selma now. And she was just talking to me about how we met, and which I thought was such an endearing story as well. But it's really a message that you could cultivate a friendship or relationship with anybody, that there doesn't have to be any barriers, whether it's age or race or religion or anything. It's just connecting on who you are as a person and being open and accepting. And we share some values that we hold so near and dear to us, and it connects us on a whole other different level. So I'm going to turn it over to Selma. I'm going to walk over to her right now and just turn it on her. So Selma, I'm going to ask you. Hi.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. So you tell me, Selma, what, you have so much wisdom and knowledge, and I would love for you to just share with us, like, what do you think the world needs to know? What have you, all your years of experience, what's important?
What's important is, number one, being non-judgmental. I think that's the most important thing. Because if you're that, you can accept everyone and everything for what it is. Because I do believe, I really still believe, that most people are trying to do the best they can and are basically good. There are some rotten apples for sure, but that's what I believe. Because if you don't believe that, you might as well pack it up and go. I want to tell you how I first met Michelle. We were standing next to one another in the gym, and she was pregnant with maybe a second or third child. I don't remember. I don't think it was the first. And she was standing there without covering her stomach, very, very pregnant, and the whole thing was sticking out. And I thought, that's a very special person, because she's not ashamed. There she is, all showing out, and what's going on with her and who she is. And then later on, we met because we bonded somehow or other. I just felt that I could talk with her, that she really understood where I was coming from. And I spoke things to her that I've never spoken to, never discussed with absolutely anybody at all, to this day. So it was kind of like the flood waters flowing, for me at least. Michelle, well, I have to just say this. All of my other friends died. I now have a new batch of friends who are like Michelle in their 50s or 70s, 50s, 50, 60, 70 maybe, nobody older. And I can just say that Michelle is a shining star above all others.
Well, instead of tooting my horn, only because that'll bore them, but anything that,
yes,
that any advice you give them about, like, because I appreciate, I'm going to say that I appreciate, because Selma always shared with me that it was very hard for her to open up to people, and that she didn't really share a lot about herself, that she's super, super private. And I feel so blessed personally that she was able to cultivate that type of relationship in her life. You know, that she's able to, for you, yeah. Well, for me too. For me too.
Yeah, but this is for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we were able together to cultivate a relationship where we're able to be ourselves, where we're able to be open and accepted and feel so much love and nurturing. So, like, if I left this planet right now and I didn't do that, I really would have been missing out. You know, not having that connection. And I know for myself, which is similar to you, Selma, I have to say.
I absolutely would not. You're expressing that so much better than I am.
No.
But at least I feel, actually, you are my best friend.
Aww.
You really are my best friend.
You're going to make me cry.
No, I'm saying this, and I truly mean it.
Aww.
My children know that. My family knows that. And so I can't say anything more.
Yeah.
I trust you completely with everything that I ever have to say or do. Yeah. And I know that if I called you up at 1 in the morning and say, Michelle, I need you, you wouldn't even ask why.
No.
You would be there.
Yes.
That's a friend.
Yeah.
That is a friend.
Yeah.
And I don't think she would even think that I was imposing. She would think us because she feels that that's what a friend does.
Yeah. So I have to say, you know, I would do anything for you, and you know that, and you would do anything for me.
Well, right now I can't come at 1 in the morning.
I know, and of course with the epidemic, we can't even stare near each other.
I would have maybe 5 years ago.
Yes, but I have to say, and the last thing I'm going to say is, I know for myself, and I could speak for Selma too, is we denied ourselves that kind of friendship for many, many years because of fear of rejection or fear of exposing yourself or fear of being, you know, of not being accepted or etc. Right? We guard ourselves because of all the fears that come up.
Yes.
And I feel so blessed and such gratitude that I gave myself, that I had enough self-love to give myself the gift of Selma, the gift of opening myself up to somebody, and I'm going to cry, who I love so dearly. So I want to say that. On that note. So
I have to...
So I want to... Yes, Selma's crying too. Anyway.
It's going to be a crying thing.
Yes. So I want to wish you all, you and your families, stay safe and healthy. Thank you.